Alright, Joe. So we're going to make a spatchcock turkey. First thing we got to do is take that spine out. We're going to take some orange juice and some fresh squeezed orange juice out of the oranges. And then we're going to add our spices right after. Alright. So the mix is going to be some dry rub from our friends over at the Salt Lick. And we're going to add some achiote from HEB. And you want to mix all that in. Okay. Make sure you get the binder. That mustard's going to help that stick to the bird because we're making bird paint. Okay. So we got the mustard. And we're going to add the dry rub. And we're going to mix all of this together. So all of this is real important. You won't have to add too much salt since the dry rub already has a ton of salt. And so does the achiote mix from HEB. We're going to toss all of that together. And we're going to make some bird paint. Okay. Tonight we're going to paint that bird and we're going to put them in the fridge so that it gets soak in. And then in the morning what we'll do is we're going to go ahead and split the bird and put them onto the fire. But let's take a look and see how this turned out. Here comes the achiote paste. You can buy it in the Hispanic aisle at your local grocery store. It comes in a white box. It has a little Mexican flag on it. There's a green one and there's a red one. Honestly, from the region of Mexico where I'm from, we don't really use achiote too much. This is something that I use later as a spice that's apparently really popular down in southern Mexico. So we're going to make this paint, mix it all up. Alright. And instead of adding just a straight dry rub, I want to make sure that this marinates into the skin and into the meat. That achiote is really red. So here we go. Alright, so we got our paintbrush. I'm going to go ahead and lather this down. Alright, I want to get everywhere, get in between the cracks, and put it on there real heavy until you run out. It should be about the same consistency as the mustard now with all of the dry ingredients put in. Again, the reason you want to split the turkey down the back is so that you have a nice flat turkey when you put them out on the pit. Okay, if you do a whole turkey, you still have that spine. It's going to take a little bit longer. It might not taste exactly the same, although it's hard to sit down. Well, there you go. Here she is. Now we're going to add a little bird dust on there just to get a little bit of that extra crust on there, and we want to make sure it's going to look really good after we put it on that fire. So we're going to go, we let her sit overnight, and here we go. We're going to grab that fire, okay, and then we're going to put it into our Weber kettle, and you can see that I have some bricks there. That's to kind of help separate the heat from the meat, okay. So you want to make sure that you don't overdo it with the heat, because if you're going to cook it directly, you got to have a little buffer zone, a cool zone and a hot zone. Now, what you all don't see in this video is that the night before or earlier in the morning, I had taken a brisket off, and some of the tailings of the brisket were hitting those coals. That's why it looks so hot. Okay, I'm going to take the bird, and we're going to drop her down, and we're going to let her run for 350 until it hits internal 165. There you go. She's perfect, and she's done.